Hello, and welcome. It's getting later here, but I've been having a blast winning, just slaying these Terraforming Mars games. But I feel as though we've just, and I've said it 30 times if you watch the videos, we've been so close to greatness. Like, just so close. And, like, I feel like we're there. We just can't quite grasp it. Now these corps are not great for this. We haven't played Credit Core yet, but I feel bad grabbing Credit Core because it already has a bad rep. And this is a not good start for them. So I think we're going to do what we did with Helion before. And we're going to make this work. The thing that I like is that we can go straight to Fusion Power with a bunch of tags. Power infrastructure is not something I want. But I do want to see, look, energy tag, city, energy tag, city, Noctis city, yeah. The problem with this is that the urbanized area cannot actually be placed because I have to put Noctis city here. But we'll keep our eyes open. And we'll grab Lake Marineris because it makes the end game easier. This leaves us enough money to buy a little bit of energy production turn 1. I think the best use of it is this energy production and then Noctis City. And that gives us the money production that we need to get at those other tags, to get out the fusion power, and then we can try and set off. Now $1 production for $9, because you have to buy the card, for 12 productions is technically profit. However, I can't help but feel as though we're better served with adapted lichen. And I'm willing. Oh, we're $1 short. I thought we could sacrifice our heat. I was going to sacrifice heat to buy the energy production because I was like, you sacrifice that now, you get some energy in the bowl, the energy transfers over. We're big shots. I like both of these. One kind of prevents me from playing the other. But because I can use heat, and that's the run I feel like having right now, a little bit on the spicy side. And I think we need to take the energy. It's a little bit more flexible. Yes, we have plant income. Yes, we're doing good plant stuff. But I want that energy because that energy feeds back into the heat that we just used to pay for it. And Archaeobacteria is a perfect substitute for that plant income we didn't get. It's a very good card, actually. Now that's energy tags and mining rights. Are we just playing Energizer Bunny again? Like, I feel like we just did this run. I want Archaeobacteria, which means I really can't afford any tags anyway. I could do this. This is 12 bucks plus $6 is 18 bucks. I can't even play that. But if I grabbed all of this, I'd have enough left for Archaea. Oh, I probably could have done it had I just used my heat. I just said I was going to do a spicy run, and then I didn't spice it up. Yo! Helion. Helion. Use your heat as Helion. It's a really catchy song. I think, you know, the kids today weren't ready for it. That's all. Okay. We are gonna mine. We're gonna mine down here. So that gives us 2 steel immediately. Then that steel, we say, is actually industrial microbes. Yeah. And that actually leaves us with enough to do a heat bump, which is an income. $8 for an income. We feel good about that. That was a good turn. You don't want to wait till turn 5 to have your first good turn, but it's better, you know, at having it. Aquifer pumping can send us into winning territory, pretty good. And corporate stronghold can send us into being able to play our other card. I'm trying to like look at the math here. Like I think it's best to make your city crooked. Like let's say we had a city here and here. Okay. Ooh, yay. The maximum number of points from greeneries is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? All of these ones are doubled, and then these ones you get 2. So 4 times 2 is 8, then 10. If I make my cities do this shape, however, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it is this exact same. The thing that's interesting to me about that is it uses 1 fewer. Oh no, I miscounted. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's worth 1 more point this way because then your city on the end has an additional open slot. Food for thought. Here's the problem. There is no problem. I'm going to do corporate stronghold. I'm going to put it here. Then we're going to sit down and think again. Do you have enough for urbanized area? I'm surprised that we do, but we're crushing a bunch of heat. And we said we were going to crush heat, so let's crush some heat. Another city down. Now we have some income. Granted, we just spent 2 income to get 2 energy to get 5 income. That energy would have ended up being heat anyway, which has high rates of return for us. But now we have actual $8 of income. We're feeling okay. We're feeling okay. We have the cards we need in hand to shove. Something about this microbe feels good. Can't quite get there, but we're planting up pretty good. Yeah, I like all this. We have the cards we need to go. I don't want to say supernova, but like to get some energy moving. Micromills is like just a dead winner. Then we have. I want fusion power, but I know that I can't afford it this turn. Because the cheapest energy tag I could have got was 10. And even with our heat, we would have only had like I would have had to put off micromill or whatever, which is fine. Nuclear power, think of it as $1 extra of income, where this is the TR itself. We have a titanium laying around. Let's do that. Because next turn we're going to have more steel and more building tags for that matter. But this turn we have that titanium, and next turn we're not going to have more titanium. And we get 3 energy, which, like I say, is really money income. Just look at it differently. Lightning Harvest is worthwhile. We have a good science build going, so let's lean into it. So we Mars University. Then we talk about what card we don't want. Whew. I think solar power is just a really expensive 1 energy. It's got a point on it, but we're not looking for 1 point. We need more than that. We need an oxygen. If I take deep well heating, I get a heat income. Or I take fusion power, which is basically 2 heat income if you think of the additional 2 energies as spilling into heat. Not to mention it's a science tag. So we end up getting a card for playing it. Natural Preserve would have been nice. If we had it earlier in the turn, we could have scooped up some steel, which would have made it pay for itself. Okay. We got a long way to go. We need some cards to save us here. 9th generation. Giant Ice Asteroid and Extreme Cold Fungus. Thank you, I will take these. Come again. Underground City is a good card, but we don't need more cities. Titanium Mine, didn't even know I had that. So we needed 4% for this. I know I want that comet, so this is a really good time to buy into some titanium. This natural preserve could be used to grab more titanium or more steel. I like this, I like this. What would I card cycle right now? I don't really have a great card cycle if I play natural preserve. I kind of like 13 bucks for that plant income. And then lightning harvest? And that maintains our heat. And then we just use this. Now, it's a plant income now, but it'll be a heat income hopefully starting in 2 turns. I can get one of the oxygens now, but I need 1 more, and that's kind of tricky. It's really not that tricky if you get Arctic algae and optimal arrow breaking and stuff. How do we make that work? And we need standard tech, of course. I can play that? 36? Probably just. 14 heat, yeah, literally just. I will do it next round, because I obviously won't do it before Arctic algae or optimal arrow breaking. So I am willing to do this heat bump, because then we can do deep well heating. That gives us the other heat bump, which gives us the heat income I want. What's our action? A plant. Well, this is too good to be true for a plant spot. We're getting good board points. Now I need Arctic algae next turn. And optimal arrow breaking. And I don't think I can afford it unless I pass with cash on hand. So we're going to do that. We're going to take this plant and we're going to pass. Like adults. We're an adult. 11. I'm willing to lose a point to accelerate what we're doing here. So, you, Arctic algae, thank you. Then, optimal arrow breaking. It's not profitable yet, right? We make $6 back on it. but we will very likely need more space events for this to be a successful run. I want those cards, but I'm willing to wait on them to get more plants right now. Because by placing the oceans together, we get a lot of adjacency bonus for money back, which means this is $8. I can afford it. And do my heat bumps. The classic, the cake, and the eat it. And then I place this. We have to use a heat. But hey, it's even a science tag. Nuclear power is now too slow. The other card is also bad, but I didn't want nuclear power. Yo, heat bump. So that's 4 heat bumps from that. A free heat bump. 1, 2, 3, and then the 5th. So we still need this, but we've got some coming in, and this lightens us up. Though I'm not sure. It's gonna be 2 productions worth next turn if we play it, right? Going to 13, going to 12. So it's only 4 heat for $9. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Do not buy Earth Catapult. Not buying Earth Catapult means I can buy Aqua for pumping this turn. Means I can use Aqua for pumping. Means I get 3 oceans, including this turn, through Aqua for pumping. That's huge. Next card. Terraforming Ganymede. You don't have Jovians. Don't take it. Next card. Magnetic Field Generators. I'm worried about our plants. I know we're going to get a lot from Arctic algae, but I don't think we're going to get enough. Is Magnetic Field Generators really that good? It's going to cost us energy, so 4 heat. Think of that as $4, because by the last round it won't have transferred. $4 in heat of energy. The $20 for the card, because I could spend the steel on something. Aqua for pumping. It's $20 for the card, and you get 3 income from the TR twice. So you get $6 back, so it's a net total of $18. You're spending $18 to get 4 plants. However, you're also getting 3 points from that TR. The $18 is including the money you make off of the TR, but the points is separate. I don't think it's worth it. Like, you gotta look at 4 plants as half of a greenery. $23. And the greenery is worth 2 or 3 points depending on if it's placed beside a city. So, like, you know, you're paying the full cost of a greenery to get 3 points in half of the greenery. I think I've thought about, like, this hand is all cards I love to grab, but they're all late, so I will leave them alone. I hate it. Oh, look at me. I screwed up. I have to go to main menu, if you don't mind. I would like to resume, play. I need to put the microbes on the card before clicking activate the card, or it will be upset with me. Do I even want to start there, though? Yeah. So microbes on that. Then you do the heat bump. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you like this extra time spent on the analytical and really breaking down what the good decisions are. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm tired or something, but like I feel like I've needed the extra willpower to not take the cards that I want to take because I know that they're not good for me. But it's still hard medicine to swallow. And like this is the other question, right? Like, are we gonna be there in the heat? I don't see us quite. Here, let me hit the button a couple times. I know you should be able to mentally look at it, but like, okay, we got 15. We got like two heat bumps. 1, 2. And then another 2 heat bumps from our activatable cards, and this. So we're good for heat. Playing this card is only valuable if the heat that it's going to give you is going to get you to like a break point or something. Because realistically, because we have standard tech, this heat bump itself is only $11 after the rebate. So why spend 9 to get half of one? If you're at a break point, then it's cheaper, so do it. But if not, let it ride. I feel like I want to get over here, but I also want this card. Let's stick to getting plants. It's more conservative. It's a little bit safer. The next question. What is your favorite color? No, what are we at for oceans? We're getting 1 free ocean. We get 2 in here. And we have 2 more turns of activating our thing. So that's 5 more, brings us to 8. We don't have to worry about oceans. I think we pass with $25 and 2 heat here. We need to see our cards. I didn't want to play cartels. We only have 1 Earth tag. Our last run we had like 5 by the end, so like it would have been worth spending 8 to get a couple. Okay. Talk to me. I see with my little eye something that is good. Or processor. Lagrange is actually valuable to us beyond the point right now. Yes, it gives a card. Yes, it gives us another card for our science. And it gives us another card for the cycle. So that's powerful. I don't think I want Ironworks, but I could take both. It puts us back in the heat, but I think we're good for heat. So we Ironworks. Like this is... We have a lot of energy. So this is good. Then we take Ore Processor. I'm going to take Lagrange because we have 3 titanium. And let's let this cycle out. Ooh. There's a couple cards we know we don't want. We're going to do our heat bumps because we know we want this. And I want to get up to kelp farming this round, which means I need this ocean and I want this ocean, and then I need another ocean, which would have to be Lake Marineris. I'm going to get a lot of plants from these oceans, which means we can get a lot of money just trudging along the top here. Okay, Lake Marineris. Like we're doing good. Like Arctic algae is such a workhorse, especially when you get it mid-game before buying a single ocean. Like that's hot. Now we can kelp. I know I want to kelp. Now the thing I'm thinking about really is that heat bump, that pesky heat bump. We get one this turn. Oh, and we'll have enough for next turn. Plus our thing. So we are good on heat. So let's do it. Do I need any metals? No. I'm going to grab a card with this. No, I'm going to grab 2 plants, because 2 plants gives us 4 plants, which gives us 8 plants, which gives us a greenery. That gives us a bunch of money back, and that's just really good. Food Factory's interesting, because it's a point, and it kind of pays for a good portion of itself. But we're going to have steel next turn anyway, and I don't see us using it any other way. So we're going to sell the cards we know we don't want. This is a lot of money to take to next round. But we haven't won yet, so let's let it ride. We need a lot of oxygen, but we have 2 bumps. Space Station's a point. And we're going to have 2 titanium because of our processor. And I think we're good. Because we do this. We do this. We get our microbes. We get our heat bump with the microbes. We spend 8 heat. So far, so good. And then we can buy an ocean, and we're still an ocean short. Gonna buy standard tech. Well, let's buy the ocean first, because we have 3 steel. Get some plant. This is almost a guaranteed spot. It gives us a plant and money, and it's beside a city. So there's no way this is not, you know, good. Then we'll standard tech. We'll get rid of Food Factory. Big asteroid, that's bad. Then we buy a greenery to get a card. Saletta, oh nice, that's really cool. We buy an ocean. I'm grabbing the cards as you can see because I'm seeing value in them. Now we've won. Oh, there's a frickin' ocean card. We'll buy this. Well, let's wait. Because we get money back for standard projects. I think the obvious place to start is a city for a plant and 3 points. Get money back. 1, 2, 3, 4. $4 back is not enough to get well, anything. Not even a greenery. So we just buy a point here. What I should have done is get those plants before buying the standard technology with one of these ocean placements. I could have gone this one, and then I could have cycled a different card, and we could have still used Food Factory. But if you're nickeling diming for that single point, then I feel that you have nothing too much to complain about. Like we're in a pretty okay spot. And then we fill up this city. We could have filled up over here. It's more money and a steel back, so technically maybe stronger, but a plant here is cool. And yeah, that looks pretty good. We only have 5 points on cards. We have good city greeneries. Just like these like these runs are fun. These runs are good. These runs are powerful because we're getting dealt not great hands and we're showing how powerful, specifically Helion the last 2 times, can be just by massing energy and saying we can do this, we can do this, we can use this, we can use this, we can beat it this way, we need to get plant income at this point, we need to pull the cards here, get a little bit of a space event for that boost to the finish, and then we can finish by scoring a couple extra cities on the board or something like that. It's good, it's fun, it's a challenge, but it just makes me long. Like, it's been so long since we've had that big score. I know a lot of you are probably feeling it, but seeing us run through and get some good scores, I know makes you all feel good too. So, and sorry, what I'm trying to say is fighting for a win, like swimming upriver, doing the whole salmon run thing. It's fun. It's good. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I sure did. I'll see you next time.